I was looking online for a power plug with a switch and I couldn't find anything. The most I could find is okay, a plug and a switch, but it would only interrupt one of the wires, so that's inappropriate. I was thinking maybe it should interrupt all three, but okay. I settled for buying these separately, just a $1 plug, some PVC pipe, and this was also less than $1. Switch with a red LED to indicate when it's on, and I'm going to assemble this into one not so pretty solution, but I think it will work fine. So the cable of the washing machine, in this case, the cable will go in through this hole into the switch to the A pin, to the A pins. At least that's how it should be. And the power will go into the middle too, from the plug to the middle. And oh yeah, that's all there is to it. It should work. Do not leave any power in the washing machine when it's turned off. So yeah, so I need to cut some wire slightly longer than this tube, so when the plug is inside, the wires will stick out enough for me to solder the plug on, and the other one doesn't matter because the other cable is long enough. I can just insert it, solder it on, and then pull it out when I put in the switch. So the wires shouldn't be too long, because when I put it in, they will have to be inside here. They will just roll up inside, hopefully not touching anything and not creating a short, fire or something. So yeah, that's the risk of DIYing it, but hopefully it will go well. And this thing will, oh, not like this. This will sit in a wall socket, plugged in like this, horizontally. The cable will come out on the bottom, and the switch will be slightly facing towards the user. When you try to unplug it, plug it, turn it on, turn it off, blah blah blah. So slightly angled towards the room. This is in a corner. So, do you want to see it done? Really? Okay. I'll do it anyway. It's boring wiring, taking apart this stupid plug. It has one screw. This is one of the cheapest plugs. It's relatively good, but not really. You can't undo it many times because it's the hinges are the plastic itself, and it will break if you take it apart too many times. Look, it's the thin plastic right here. The hinge is the thin plastic. So yeah, that's not ideal, but to put in the wire you have to undo it. And why this half doesn't want to? Oh, it's like this. Yeah. So inside I only need the 2 pins. The grounding is handled separately. I have a wire leading up to the washing machine for grounding. Yeah. Oh, I have to bend it back because I can't access the screws. This has to be bent back quite a lot. So yeah, that will break off if I try to replace the wire a few times. That's not very good. but yeah, it was cheap and appropriate for 16 amps. Not a problem yet. So yeah, I need the 2 wires. So here is some wire. I will only use one color. Hopefully I won't have to mess with it more. And I'll use this length maybe to be sure. Just two pieces of wire. Okay. And the other one like this. And use an inappropriate tool, but who cares? Just a blade to remove the insulation, like that. And like that. Yeah, the other one, just gently, not to cut into the wire, because this washing machine that will be powered from this plug needs 10 amps to go through for at least a few minutes when it is heating up the water. Other than that, the motor is 100 watts, nothing significant. So this has to withstand only a few minutes of high consumption. Yeah. So I usually just put solder on the ends of the wire to make it secure. Some people crimp those metallic tubes on it, but I don't know, I don't really like those. If they are cheap, they break or don't clamp on strong enough on the wire. Yeah, I'm old-fashioned. Even though I'm relatively young, I like to use solder. I've been soldering since I was 5. Yeah. Yeah. It's good enough. What's the worst thing that could happen? The house burns down. Hey, what's going on here? It's not heating up properly. Oh, yeah. I need a new... Oh boy. A new tip. I need a new tip, quick. Oh boy. Yeah. It will be quick enough, I think. Less than a minute, hopefully. Can I do it in less than a minute? I already started. So here's the piece of wire. Now I need a small screwdriver. Small tip. Undo these 2 screws. And put in the new tip. Oh, I have to shorten it a bit. This is too long. Like that. I need it smaller. Like that. It doesn't have to be symmetrical. Just work like that. Oh, need some more space for the new wire. Put it in, come on, like that. Tighten it. And it's okay. So let's resume. That's weird. It still won't heat up properly. I don't know why. That is really weird. But it wouldn't matter. It just has to hold it a tiny bit. Yeah, now it's good. It's working. Maybe a slightly more solder. Yeah, whatever. Let's see this other one for a bit. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. This wire is really strange. I don't know what to make of it. It didn't spread evenly. Whatever. It's good enough. So, just put it in here, into the hole. It fits, because this was designed for much thicker wire, higher gauge wire, or how you call it in America land. That's weird. Kinda weird. But it went in. The hole gets thinner as it goes deeper. I don't know why they do it that way. Yeah. Nice and tight. The other one too. Oh, and I just noticed that everything is at an angle. That's kind of a nice design. Yeah, the screw is kinda hard to turn. I don't know why exactly. But the wires are in, nice and tight. Let's put them through here, even though it doesn't really matter. Through the hole. Oh, I'll just take this out. I can use these two screws for something else. Yeah, like that. Okay. And now it should go together. Yep. Here's the screw. Like that. Not too tight because it's plastic. And let's see, does it come out enough? When I put it in, oh boy, it's not really enough. But I can push in the plug some more, like that, and then it's enough, like that. I can solder it, no problem. So I will solder this to the middle and the other plug to the wire I will solder to the A pins. Okay, so let me get some solder there. On the pins, let me see. Focus maybe. No focus, no focus. Maybe if I move. Focus. Whatever. Yeah, it's okay. The solder covers it nicely. Let's see the other hole. I mean other pin. Hole on the pin. Yeah, that's also nice. Nice and shiny. It covered it well. And the A pins right here. That is also really nice. Okay, clean metal surfaces are always nice. Like that. And then solder the pins in place. I mean the wires. Why don't I have 3 hands? Maybe some more solder. And then it's not ideal. The angle is very, very bad here. Well, as I said, it's not ideal, but it holds. Yeah, that's fine enough. So the other one has to come here on the other side. So my biggest question is, if I solder this here, will the LED light up? According to my father, who knows something about electricity, he said that yes, the light should light up, the LED should light up when power is transmitted to these pins, to the A pins. I'm curious, very curious. Yeah. I think it's good. So, allegedly this is in the on position, and I'll just plug it in, and then it's the end of the video anyway. You don't need to see me solder in another cable. I just want to show you and see it for myself if the stupid light comes on or not. I have to be careful because these will be powered, these pins. I mustn't touch them. Maybe even, let me see if I shorted anything out. I know it's impossible, but let me just check. Like that. So now this pin should, with this one, yeah, with that one, it's on. Okay, and the pins don't touch. Nothing. Okay, perfect. So let's see. So I don't have to touch anything here. I will just plug in the plug into a socket, and let's see if the light comes on. Ah! It's a miracle, it came on. And it's on when I turn it off. Oh boy. So that's not how you wire it. Interesting. So it shouldn't be in the middle. Then where should it be? Huh. Well, that's interesting. So it should be on either side. It doesn't matter on what side. If I want it to light up when it's on, then to this one. So I will just have to change around the wiring. How strange. Yeah, that's it. At least I found out before I connected the wire and everything and glued everything shut. It's always good to check your work. First for shorts, and secondly if it does what it's supposed to. That's the lesson for today.